Let's talk about the silent treatment. And if you're new here, I'm a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. So, to a narcissist, the silent treatment is a power of control and authority. In the narcissist's brain, we don't think you deserve our words. You have violated some condition inside of our head. You have hurt our ego. You have done something to us that is so terrible. It's probably not terrible. But we decided you don't deserve to hear our words. You want to communicate? Nope. You have something important you need to tell me? Nope. You need some help around the house? Nope. You want to know what you did wrong? Nope. Complete, utter silence until we feel like you have learned your lesson for whatever you did wrong. And then when you ask what you did wrong, we just say, yeah, look, you weren't talking to me either. It takes two people to communicate. Or you should know what you did wrong. Figure it out. You're an adult. And the silent treatment could be used by the narcissist to get out of stuff. Like if you catch us up in something, we can just go silent and not talk about it. Have you apologized for catching a narcissist? What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and, validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. The point of this series is to just take my TikToks and YouTube shorts and make them longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This one's going to be a little longer than 60 seconds. So you just watched the video about the silent treatment. I'm gonna, in honor of that video, I'm gonna go silent for the rest of this video. Did I confuse you? How stupid would that have been for me to go silent for the rest of the video? And that's how stupid it is for narcissists to go silent on you. You see how that works right there? That's how stupid would that be for me to have 7 minutes of silence right here. And how crazy would it be for y'all to tolerate that 7 minutes of silence? You see that example right there? You see how that worked right there? How crazy would that be for you to sit right there and accept that silence for what? What would you be gaining from that silence? What does the narcissist gain from that silence? Other than, you sticking it out. You hanging around for you're in it for the long run. That's what they get. I think I got me a ride or die. So let me go ahead and kill them. You know what I mean? So the silent treatment to a narcissist is power, is control, and it's punishment for you. And it's also a way. For it to escape, responsibility for a narcissist. It's a way for a narcissist to get away from the stuff that they have done, to not admit guilt. Oh, you caught me cheating. Oh, how did you catch me cheating? Oh, you went to my phone, and my watch, and my computer. Wow, you invaded not only one piece of privacy, you invaded 3 pieces of privacy. Because you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Instead of admitting guilt, I'm just gonna go completely silent on you because I don't want to talk to you anymore because you can't trust me. So they go silent. They go completely silent on you for a very long time. If you tolerate it, if you put up with it, and you let them torture you with their silence, then guess what? They're going to continue to do that, and they're not going to end up apologizing. And you're not going to talk about what happened. You're not going to talk about the cheating. You're not going to talk about anything else. You're going to be focused on that. The focus will be taken off of that and put onto the silence. Put it onto them ignoring you and stonewalling you and acting like you don't exist, like you are an invisible presence into the house. Like, y'all heard that? Huh. Sound like an annoying breeze in the house. They will ignore you completely. And guess what happens in the situation a lot of times? You end up apologizing to them for catching them cheating because you had to go through their phone and stuff like that. You end up apologizing and asking for forgiveness for catching them, breaking your trust. Literally being infidel, I can't think of the word. Just cheating on you. You saw that. You found out it really doesn't matter how you found out. Sometimes it does, but does it really matter how you found out? I've heard of stories of people hiring a private investigator to catch that narcissistic person cheating, and instead of them admitting any kind of guilt or anything like that, you know what they do? They go completely silent on you. They don't even say anything to you, and then you end up apologizing, or you just get over it. Sometimes that's what I say. That's the way a narcissist to escape accountability. It's just go silent on you and wait you out. Just sit there and just wait you out because the people, normal people like yourself, you like to talk. Normal people like yourself, you like to engage with people and things of that nature. So silent treatment is punishment, and it restricts you from that communication because most people like to communicate. Taking the communication away from you, taking the ability to communicate away from you, is power to a narcissist. It just makes you feel like you don't deserve my voice. You're so beneath me that I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to communicate to you because you're such a lower life form. You have pissed me off to the point where I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve my words. You don't deserve my breath. You don't deserve anything about me. You're lucky I'm still here. You're lucky you still have me. And that's the mindset of a narcissist doing the silent treatment. And I know people are just like, I hate the silent treatment. Like, how do I break it? Start to enjoy the silence, because they are trying to annoy you and punish you with silence and lack of communication. Try to enjoy the silence. Find something to do during the silent treatment. If they're not going to speak to you, of course, like if you have something important to say to them or important to text to them, make sure you say it to them. Make sure you text it to them, because if you don't, whenever they finally decide to break the silent treatment open, whenever they finally decide to open up and talk to you, if they miss out on some kind of special event because you didn't tell them, they will blame you. Even though they weren't talking to you or communicating with you, they will literally 100,000% blame you for the lack of communication, for not talking to them, for not speaking up to them, even though they were giving you the silent treatment. So say what you have to say during the silent treatment, during this hiatus, during this talking hiatus. So you just have to say it. You have to open your mouth and verbalize it and say your piece, say your truth, because if you don't, I promise you, you will regret it, because they'll punish you later on. Say what you have to say to them. Hey, you have a doctor's appointment next Tuesday at 8. I know you're not talking to me, just letting you know. Keep it moving. Go enjoy your silence. Go and read a book. You may go read a book, go do something. Go leave the house. Go for a walk. Do something. Because if you choose to stay, you have to learn how to tolerate the silent treatment. Try to force them to talk to you, you're just going to bombard them with speech. You can try to bombard them with speech if you want to. Does that work sometimes? Possibly, but it might make them irate and rage out on you. So my recommendation is to enjoy the silence and say what you have to say. You don't force anybody to talk to you. That's like you end up begging them to speak to you. Please speak to me. Please, please, please. You end up crying, begging, and pleading for somebody to talk to you. Huh? No. You act like you enjoy the silence, or you actually do enjoy the silence, and then we'll get to them. It just does. I guarantee you it does. I'm a narcissist. Sorry, folks. Camera actually died on me just now. I had to plug it up. So, and I went silent on y'all again. Or the world went silent on me. But yeah, act like you enjoy the silence, because it gives you the control. It shifts it into you, and it takes away that element of power from the narcissist. Don't react negatively to the silence. Don't scream and yell and beg and plead, because that's exactly what they want. Your reactions and how you react to a narcissist during the silent treatment or any time gives them the power. And always, when you're dealing with a narcissist, always, y'all, use discretion with how you react to them, especially if they're physically violent. If they're physically violent men or women, please use discretion because protect yourself. Because a lot of people don't care about how you feel. They just don't. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about how you act. They don't care about any of that. They just want you. They just want you to let you know that they are in control of the situation. They want to let you know that the power dynamic that y'all have is my power dynamic. It just is. So that's why I say, when you're dealing with a narcissist, if you choose to stay in a relationship like this, where they try to rip away communication, they try to rip away their voice and their space, where they completely ignore you. They act like you don't exist. Act like they don't exist, or just act like they exist. Make jokes, laugh to yourself, have fun. It'll irritate them. You know what I mean? Will they rage out? So of course, use discretion, because some people are violent. Will they rage out? Possibly. If they're gonna rage out on you for you ignoring their silence and their silence not affecting you, do you need to be with this person continuously? And this is not just a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. This is or husband-wife. This is the parents who get the kids silent treatment. The kids who get the parents silent treatment. The relationship is irrelevant. The dynamic is irrelevant. Enjoy the silence. Take your power back. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I'm thankful for all of y'all. Like and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.